Today, we'll dive deep into the mysterious tales of Anubis. These ancient stories give us a glimpse into the mind of the ancient Egyptians and their journey beyond death. Across the shifting sands of ancient Egypt, one figure has captured the imaginations of people for thousands of years. His presence loomed over tombs and guided souls into the afterlife. With the head of a jackal and the power to judge the dead, he is Anubis, the guardian of the dead. Osiris, the beloved king of Egypt, was tricked by his jealous brother Seth. Locked in a coffin and thrown into the Nile, Osiris's body was lost to the river. But his loyal wife, Isis, along with her sister Nephthys, would not give up. With Anubis's help, they retrieved Osiris's body and prepared for a miracle. Anubis, the god of mummification, carefully embalmed and wrapped Osiris's body for the afterlife. And through this sacred process, Osiris was resurrected. Though Osiris was brought back to life, he didn't return to the world of the living. Thanks to Anubis, the art of mummification was born, a ritual that would continue thousands. Anubis's role in the afterlife didn't stop at mummification. He was also the judge of souls. In one of the most iconic scenes from Egyptian mythology, Anubis presides over the weighing of the heart ceremony. After death, the soul of the deceased entered the Hall of Maat, where their heart was weighed against the feather of truth. Anubis carefully oversaw the process. If the heart was lighter than the feather, it meant the person lived a life of virtue and could enter paradise. But if it was heavier, the consequences were grim. The heart would be devoured by the fearsome creature, Ammit. The soul would be lost forever. Anubis, as the guardian of this ritual, ensured that only the worthy entered the afterlife. But Anubis's role didn't end with judgment. He was also the protector of tombs, ensuring that no one disturbed the dead. According to legend, a powerful pharaoh feared that after his death, his treasures would be stolen. He prayed to Anubis for protection. After the pharaoh's death, thieves attempted to break into his tomb. But as they approached, a large black jackal emerged from the darkness. Anubis, the guardian of the dead, stood watch. Terrified by the glowing red eyes of Anubis, the thieves fled and never returned. Anubis's presence was a constant reminder that the dead and their treasures were under his eternal protection. While Anubis guarded the dead, the living had their own protector, Bastet, the cat-headed goddess of home and fertility. But sometimes the lines between life and death blurred. So a dark spirit arose, threatening both the living and the dead. Anubis knew he couldn't defeat this force alone. He called upon Bastet, and together they confronted the spirit. The battle was fierce, but with Anubis's strength and Bastet's agility, they defeated the evil spirit and restored balance between life and death. Though they ruled different realms, Anubis and Bastet's combined power ensured that both the living and dead remained protected. Anubis's stories are a reminder of how deeply the ancient Egyptians respected both life and death. He wasn't just a god of the dead, he was a guide, a protector, and a judge, ensuring that every soul found its rightful place in the afterlife. So next time you think of ancient Egypt, remember Anubis, the jackal-headed god who watched over the dead for thousands of years.